Dear Journal, I was checking the area around one of my caches and I noticed a new letterbox cache. Letterboxing, not really my thing, but a find is a find, and this one requires a key to open. Intriguing! This is why I like geocaching. Someone has made a quest for the day. Scanning the page, I notice there are several keys floating about as travel bugs, and I happen to be familiar with the location of one of them, a puzzle cache on the mysteriously named Goat Hill, not far away from the letterbox itself. I don't know, I was trying to do an accent of a goat herder. I don't know, I'm sorry. While I had solved the puzzle in the past, mind you, we are using the Skimbosh dictionary definition of the word solved, which is defined as guessing. I never made the find, twice, but now I know someone was there recently dropping off a key, plus it's November, so hopefully most of the vegetation is gone, Journal. Plus, several years ago when I got the green light, the checker told me I was within 10 meters. When I double checked today, before this trip, I am now dead on. Not a glitch, I'm awesome. Goat Hill is known in the area for its view and the possibility that Washington once stood here or there or on a nearby rock to oversee preparations for the attack on Trenton. And in a similar vein, off camera, I make my own attack on leftover meatballs for breakfast. Thusly fueled, I walk a path that perhaps Washington himself once walked.
You know what, forget all that noise about Washington this and Washington that, Washington's rock, Washington's bedpan. It's just... these two towns have a real hard-on for Washington. I think it's more interesting, the history of Goat Hill. It's called Goat Hill because of the goats they raised here, not far from goat herding land. That's not the interesting part. The interesting part is that during the Prohibition, the local cheesemakers, they made hollowed-out cheese, and that's how they hid their hooch and transported it, which is kind of funny. Oh, that's much more interesting than Washington. Sorry, Washington buffs. I don't know why. Maybe because its position on the hill. These trees have not been windswept of their leaves, making this a rather lovely place to search. But I'm gonna have to put things away and just take my bag off, concentrate on this. Oh my god. I was hoping more of this would be dead. I think I need to go over that a ways. Journal, it's 8:45. Set up a little temporary base camp, Skimbosh here. GPS definitely points to these rocks. It's slow going though. When did I get here? I got here, it was looking at the two bridges, it was 7:30. I got to this spot, it was a little after 8:30. It's 8:45 now. I already did my first search before I decided to come back and get my flashlight and such. So I'm going to give it another go. Slightly dangerous in that there's just a lot of leaf cover. You don't know if you're putting your foot on ground or if it's a giant hole in between rocks. So hopefully, when I come back, it will be holding a key and not holding my leg and crying out in pain. Journal, it is 10 after 9. Let's hear it for the boy. Yeah. It's got a lot of extra writing on it. This might be part of something much larger than just being a key to a cache somewhere else, which is where I'm off to next. So, sayonara, Goat Hill. I don't think I'm ever coming back here. Let's hear it for my babe. I love that song. It does that sexy little... I'm not even going to try to do it, but it's this fun, I hope she's not 12 when she sings this song or whatever. Nah, it can't be. That's ages old song. Anyway, wish I didn't ruin the moment with that creepy vibe. Moving on.
Alright, I just checked and she was 33 when that came out, so let's hear it for the fun, sexy noise. And let's hear it for hoping that YouTube's algorithms don't notice I slipped that 0.9 second copyrighted clip in there. I'm playing with fire, Journal! Now then, with my conscience safe and justified, I move on to Pate Mountain, a short car ride away, as I said, not too far from a cache of my own. Instead of parking right up on the cache, where there's parking available, I'm parking further away to make the adventure a bit more jaunty. And I do like this trail that leads to the top. I like this whole place in general, and so do lots of other people, because this place was crowded.
problem. Why the hell are there so many damn people? I couldn't go. The one place where the trail isn't wide. The one place. And that's where 1,800 people have to go.
I decided to make a hot beverage and enjoy the view while waiting for the various peoples to disperse, and to bore viewers with my ramblings.
Does anybody remember? I remember bringing it up like half a decade ago. There was a blog, German blog, a Swedish blog. It wasn't in English. I remember having to translate it. And it was about a travel bug thief that this geocaching group caught. And it was a pretty good story. They built a cache out of a tree trunk in the woods, and rigged it so that when you opened the lid, it activated a trail camera. I know, fancy. That's why I want to find it again. They filled it up with brand new trackables. Oh, because the guy was leaving, he wasn't just stealing them, he was leaving messages like, I got your shit. So yeah, they set him up, they got a picture of him. They went to the police with all their receipts. And yeah, they ended up IDing the guy, and the police put the scare in him. And he returned all his goods that he had stolen. And it was quite a load. Will this work? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, wait a minute. No. It was stupid to try. So if you know what blog I'm talking about, the blog itself is gone. But anything, anyone... Ooh, I should go check on that. If you know what I'm talking about, I don't even know where to look on the way back. Oh man, all sorts of foreign matter flew in there while I was away. Notwithstanding freaky little fleckles of funk in my cup, I'm excited, Journal, and I'm gonna ramp that excitement up with sugar and alcohol for the 20-minute walk to where this letterbox should be. Gotta say, a warm beverage on a fall hike in this area is a simple pleasure I wish all could enjoy. Not even setting things up for a joke. Autumn tree colors make this the superior season. If only all things could be so colorful as they shut down because they can't generate enough nourishment. See, that's not even a joke. I don't know. I've been sitting here 15 minutes trying to come up with something chlorophyll, something with my name. I got nothing. Oh, this might be a bit premature, but at an attic sale, that is attic, not an addict, I picked up something that is the perfect swag for the cache if I find it, and I get to use this little lead-in I made years ago and promptly forgot about. I really hope it's big enough for this, because I've been lugging this around, and every time I reach into my pack, the jagged plastic blasts me somewhere. Alright, why am I nervous? I had that little problem where, oh my god, did I not bring the key up with me? And even now, even though I know I just saw it and put it in my pocket, even now I think, did I drop it? Did I lose it? So yeah, hopefully the damn box is still there. Why wouldn't it be, right? Funny story, actually. I get to ground zero and, well, there's nothing. I read the cache page again, this time not so casually, and oh, it turns out that there are a dozen steps to follow in conjunction with the clues on the red thing on the key that I never bothered reading. Holy hubris, Batman, look at all this shit. Waypoint projection? I hate waypoint projection. I always feel like I've done it wrong. And there are 3 of them? Oh, come on now. It's 12:50, I'm about 6 hours into my quest for the day. Despite the daunting list of steps, I reckon it was too early to give up on this cache. I just can't give up when the going gets tough. What kind of lesson would that teach my illegitimate children I've abandoned? Still, 30 minutes later, much further down the other side of the hill, I started to feel like I might not get that geocrack. On my 3rd waypoint projection has got me going down. I gotta return to my car. I think I can drive around to where this 3rd projection is taking me. No sense in walking all the way down the damn mountain, having to come back up and over. Well, this is a cool little cut through here. So it's going to take me a bit, probably a good 25 minutes to get back to my car. Oh, this is not how I expected things to go. Uphill.
As you can see from my easy-to-follow map here, my decision to not park right by the listed coordinates was coming back to bite me in the ass, which isn't as enjoyable as it sounds. Not just in the, oh, I'm getting a little tired here department, but in the sunlight and the, I'll be back around 2 o'clock, honey, department. I took a picture of this whimsical little derby hat man, got to the car, and drove around to the other side.
And, if my waypoint projection was wrong, if I don't find the landmark, then I'm done for the day. But I don't know. There's a trail marker, so maybe I'm doing all right. Maybe I'm going the right way. Journal. It is 3 o'clock on the nose. I followed all the instructions.
Yes, Journal, one for the books where persistence paid off. In case you hadn't noticed, towards the end there I wasn't recording as much or cracking wise because of my intense focus on the task at hand. But here we are.
Nice. Oh, so much geocrack flooding through my system. Oh. Let's hear it for the boy. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, alright, that time was creepy. But I'm not putting on an act there. Speaking of acting, I have to drop off this key to the cache near the outdoor theater.
Journal, to key or not to key? That is the question. I'm still riding high on the geocrack. I'm here with my fan club. I'm not leaving the key here.
Yeah, you know what? I need to put this in a proper cache that not any old scrub is gonna get to, and I ain't doing it today. Time is up. The adventure has been had. 8 hours, 6 miles walking, only 2 caches, but my thanks to the CO and for your work in giving me a high-level geocrack injection. Noticeable waves of satisfaction and smugness flow through me. If only there was a fun, copyright, sexy, yet adult sound to describe how I feel after a day like today.